I'm going to resume from the previous session. So before that, I need to tell one important thing. Last time I was little bit doubt on this. Can't remember who is the exact student asked me this question. So I'll just I'm going to give a small, brief explanation on this. So okay. So now hope you can see my whiteboard. Um, Last time one student can't remember the student, right? So I had on doubt, and after that I got cleared on that one. So I just want to give small introduction on that one. So I just made one mistake last time while I am teaching you. So let assume this is number, this is name, and this is age. Okay, so number 101, 102, 103, 104. Name A, B, C, D. Age 32, 35, 32, 37. So, so we learned two important thing, right? Students, can you see my whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. So last time we learned a couple of very important operator. One is selection, second one is projection. Selection, so it always select row. Project always select the column, right? And very important, duplication will be removed. Right. So this is the condition that student asked me, right? So now if I careful, boys and girls, careful. So if I ask to project number, name, comma, age. If I ask this one, the answer is different. If I just ask this one, right, I'll go one by one, then it will be easy for you. Okay, so I'll go one by one. Okay, so my first question is to project numbers from let's see, student. So the answer would be the numbers, say 101, 102, 103, 104. These would be the results. Then suppose if I want to project the name, right, instead of number, I'll go for name. I'll go for name. Say name. The answer would be A, B, C, and D. Okay. So the next one, if I go for um, age, here, then the answer would be 32, 35, 37, because this 32 two times coming, so the duplication will be reboot, right? This is how I taught you last time. Okay, but the new thing I just want to tell you, if I go for the collection, like if I go for the collection like project name, comma, age, from student. If I go like that, so the duplication will not be happening, right? So careful. So here I'm writing name, here I'm writing age. So the last time the student asked me, then I just make a wrong statement. So please correct it. 32, 35, again 32, 37. So if I go for the projection like this, the answer will be coming like this, right? So if I ask only for the age, if I ask only for the age, then the answer will be 32, 35, and 37. But if I ask for name and age, so this duplication will happening, no problem. Right, this is a thing I want to tell. So last time a student was asking me this one, so I gave the wrong the answer and explanation. The only thing is if you ask for only one, projecting one what is that field, then the duplication will be removed. If you ask for the two thing or three thing, more than one, so it is combination, it is a combination, so the duplication will not be removed. So you have to be so careful on this. So this is the statement just I wanted to tell you. Okay, so I'll come to the session now. Last time set operation we have finished. So let's share this session. Okay, shared. So last time we have gone through these set operations, union, intersection, difference. I hope that you understood well. Today we are going to have this set operation. So especially we are just telling this as cross product. So we are telling this is as cross product. Okay, so from now we will go this one. So especially the R and S. Now you can see this R and S. It is going to play a big role, right? So you have to be so careful on two tables. Right. So before that, we learned about what is that union. Second intersection. Third one is difference. So all these three, if you want to do all these three, table one, table two, both should be same, even in the order. Even in the order it should be same. Last time we learned about that, but today that we are going to have this cross product, it is not necessary to be the same order as well as a number of column. It is not necessary, right? So we will go here. Okay, all the fields of R mean table 1, S mean second table, in the same order as they appear in R, right? While you are doing all the field of R in the same order as they appear in R. Say for example, our first table is this one. Say R. I have A, B, C. So they are telling all the field of R in the same order as they appear. So if you take the end result, A, B, C. Okay. Second, all the field of S in the same order as they appear in S. So the second table is here. So I'm going to say like x, y, z. So in the final results, x, y, z. This is R product S. So this is R, this is S, this is the results, R product S. So this is the thing, first two line. This is the thing, first two lines. The results contain one tuple R comma S for each pair with R of R and the instant of this table. Basically, it is the Cartesian product. Field of the same are unnamed. Right. Now, don't worry if you can't understand. Let's go with the example. Then you will understand. Now you will understand. Let's annotate. Okay. Now you can see. Um, okay. Now S1, R1. Right. So now you can see this is the table 1. This is table 2. So the name is R1, the name is S1 here. Now see the result now here. So you can see SID, S name, rating, age. See SID, S name, rating, age. This order must be there. That is why in previous slide we learned if you take the R, that field order 1 2 3 4, that field order should be there in the end table. This is the end, this is the result. So in the results you can see uh, these tables SID name rating age, SID name rating age. Then again see the second table R1, SID BID day. See SID BID day. So it is clear. That is the first thing you have to understand. It is clear, right? It is clear. Now the second part we'll try to understand, right? So here what we have learned is the putting the field into the final table. Right. Now see the data. Clearly see 22, 31, 58. You are writing 22, 31, 58. Right. Now you can see 22 2 times, 31 2 times, 58 2 times. Right. Now we will learn how to project this, how we are working. Right. Now try to understand. Okay. The first line, you can see the first line 22 Dustin 745. Here you can find 22 Dustin 745. Then go to second table, right? Go to second table like this. You can see 22 101, this one. Then from here again you see 22 Dustin 745. Again this line comes, then it goes to second line. See 58 103, this date. Now see the next one 31 Luber 855, 31 Luber 855. Then we will go to first one 22 101, this one 22 101, this. Then 31 Luber 855, 31 Luber 855, then it will go to this line 58 103, this one. Then we will go for the next one. See, 58 Rusty 1035, 58 Rusty 1035, then it will go this line, then this line. So the first line 22 101, this one. Second one 58 103, this one. So simply S1 into R1, right? In the result, so you have here 3 rows. Here you can see two rows. So the result must be 3 into 2, 6 rows. Now you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? This is happening. Right. Now I am going to go for one example. Right. I'll share my whiteboard. Where's my whiteboard? Right. Okay. Right. Now we will be doing the same thing here. Then you will understand easily. Okay. I have one table. Okay. So here I want to have say 3, say ID, name, age. This is say R. Then I have second table. Say again ID. Say will for contact. Right. Now I am going to write 101, 102, 103. So name I am going to write A, B, C. Age 30. Right. ID again 101, 102, 103. Contact I am going to write like XY ML AB. Right. Now you guys, we know we have 3 rows. Here we have 3 rows. So altogether in our final result, I think so 9 rows should come, because here 3, here 3, these 3 multiplied by this 3. So the 9 rows will come. This would be the final results. Then we will learn how we are going to take this one. Okay, we will learn now. Okay, now I am going to use the final table. As you know, the table R, we have 3 column, this one 2 column. So in my final table I have 3, 1, 2, 3, then here 2. So the same thing will be coming, ID, name, age, ID, what is that, contact. Okay, now it is easy. We will go one by one. I think, what is the age here? 32. Okay, now we will go first row, then 101, this one first row. So 101 A 31. Then we have to go for first row here. again 101 xy. Then the same row will go to here. Then 101 a 31 102 ml. Then it will come like this and go to third row 101 a 31 101 a 31, here 103 ab. Okay, then we have completed the first row. Then this row, how? 102 b 30, the first row 101 xy, 102 b 30, this one 31, no, this one second 30, sorry, 30 30 30, then 102 ml, 102 b30, 103 ab, right? So I have gone for six lines. So another two lines I have, where I can draw like, so I'll write here. Then you will understand. I don't have space there, so I'll write here. Mm. So the next line 103. So I'll take a different color, and so 103 C 32. Then first line 101 xy. Second, next one 103 C 32. 103 C 32. Second line 102 ml. Then 103 C 32. 103 AB. Now you can see here you have three rows. Here three rows. Now here also you can find three rows. So altogether you can see 9 rows. So this is how we are doing the cross product. This is how we are doing the cross product. Now we will come to our session. So now you can see here. Now you can understand this. It is easy. See now, this is table 1, this is table 2, this is the result. So I have here 3 rows. Here I have 2 rows, 2. So here 3. So 3 into 2 is equal to 6 rows must be there. Now if you count here, I have 6 rows. So this is how we will be doing. So we will go first time like this, then we will go. Second time, same path we will write, and we will write this one. Then second line we will go first and going this way. Then again we will go there and going this way. Right. Third one, we will go this way and we will go this way. Then altogether you will be getting 6 rows. This is how we will be working on this. I hope you understood how we are converting this, doing the production in the set operations. So this is cross product. So already you know now union, intersection, difference, as well as now the cross product. Okay. Okay. Now we have some certain operations which can be done using different operators. different operators. So the join and the division, we can define any operation using the operators that we have seen. Some other operations appear very frequently. Now you can see the join and division we are using in a different style. Okay, now you can see the join can be defined as cross product followed by selection and projection, right? Make sure, right, the wording is important. They are just trying to say can be defined as cross product followed by selection and projection. So there will be selection and projection, the combination. Okay, we have several variants of join. EQ join, natural join, you have to refer it. I have supplementary reading also uploaded to the VLE. So you can learn through VLE this one. I have already uploaded. So I just introduce this condition joins, right? How we are working on these joins. So let's see how we are working. So it's a matter of using selection as well as projection. Okay, we will find how we are going to use this. Okay, now this is the first one. Try to understand this formula. Sorry. Okay, try to understand this formula. It's pretty clear, right? This is R, your table 1, S is table 2, C is condition. Conditions, what conditions? Okay, so now simply you can see here this is equal sign. So if I write this one, if I write this one, this is equal to this one. This already you have learned about this, right? So simply we can have this is selection, this is condition, this is input or else we can say table, right? So make sure R product S, R into S, it will be giving one big table that is also table. Don't confuse here R and S. If you just do the work here, if you do the work here R and S, that is also ending with a table. R and S is a table, output would be the table. So simply selection some condition from the product table. So if you see here in the equal sign, this side we are writing simply this or else this one. So if you write simply R join S with a condition, it will be exactly equal to select condition the product. So these are they can make high. So two part two parts of the sign, the equal sign would be the same results, right? Now we will come into detail, right? Now you can see here, see the example, see the example, see the example clearly, right? S1, S1 mean your, sorry, your first table, right? I'm going to do some joining. Here I need to write condition. I need to go for here condition. Then again I want to go for R1. So here S1, you know, that is first table, R1 the second table. Here we are going to do some join with some condition. Now you can see the condition here. Condition mean here table 1 S1, its SID mean here this SID number should be less than R1 dot SID. So my condition is first table's SID, table 1's SID should be less than table 2's SID. Simply that. Now you can see. Now I think this one. This is the break of two table. This side table 1, I think. This side table 2. It means what I am telling is only the attributes. Only the attributes. Table 1 and table 2. Only the attributes. Now, in the table 1, you will be having, I think, table 1, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, 1, 2, 3. So you have three columns on your right side, 4 columns on your left side. So you have 4. This side you have 3 columns, right? Now we need to search for the conditions like this. We need to search for the condition like this. See the condition S1 SID. This is S1 SID. All these S1 SID. We will clear this. This is S1 SID. This is R1 SID. So you have two SIDs already. You know now, right? Now you already you are in the point. This is this line S1 SID. This one R1 SID. This is S1 SID. R1 SID. The condition S1 S1 SID. S1 SID must be less than R SID. So now you can see SID 22. Okay, 22, first one, see 22 and 22, it will not come. Why? SID 22 you can't write like this. See 22 and 22 you can't write like this. Second line, see 22 58, condition is right. Third line 31 22, wrong, condition is wrong. Fourth line 31 58, condition is right. Fifth line 58 less than 22, condition wrong. 58 less than 58, 58 less than 58, condition is wrong. because that is equal. So if you see here, only two results, this one and this one. So this one, the second line and fourth line, this one. See the second line and fourth line, the results. Now you can see here SID less than this SID, 31 SID, the table 1 R SID. So again, this is the break. Then you can see 58 and 31. So our condition is table 1's ID must be less than table 2's ID. So this condition, only two rows are satisfying that particular condition. So that is coming to you as the result. As the results. So this is simply, boys and girls, you can simply see this is just a matter of only this one. It means cross product. Already I taught you now. So here what you are doing is, in the cross product, you just apply some condition. By applying with some condition, you are getting, we are selecting something. Selecting the sigma is only it will select the rows. So that is here, two rows came, right? So by this time, Deshani Ratnayaka, unmute. Deshani Ratnayaka.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, Deshani, please tell me what I taught you. You understood or not?
I understood, sir.
You understood. Okay. So now tell me, Deshani, that you have two tables. One is with, say, we will say one is with mm, three column. Another one is with two column. Table 1 is with 3 column. Table 2 is with 2 column. So if you do the cross product, how many columns will come? Table 1 will be 3 column. Table 2 is with only 2 column. Sorry. Table 1 is 3. Table 2 is 2. What I am talking about the columns, field attributes. So table 1 3 attributes, table 2 2 attributes. How many attributes will come in the final cross product table?
6.
No, wrong. If you are telling 6, that is wrong. Lakmal Prasanna,
Sir,
how many columns will come?
5 columns, sir.
Exactly. Both of you just mute. It will be 5 columns. Deshani, try to understand. So you will not get these 6 columns, because columns will be, if you have number of column A, number of column B, it will be added and put up into the final. Now in the previous note, in the previous note you can see table 1 and table 2 product, cross product. You can see here in this uh, what is that window. You can see here I have, in the S1 I have 4 column, R1 I have 3 column. The answer, see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So altogether 7 columns will come. So what Deshani answered me for the rows. So if you see here 3 rows, 22 row, 31 row, 58 row. In the second table, 22 row, 58 row. Then the answer is, if I ask about the column, sorry, rows, then your answer is correct. 6, 3 into 2, 6 rows will come. But if I ask for the attributes, then simply you need to add two tables. So Deshani, you got the point?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I couldn't get the point.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, now you have two table. Table 1 you have two attribute. Table 2 you have two attribute. Now tell me how many attributes will come to the final table if you do the cross product. Table 1 two attribute. Table 2 two attribute. How many columns will come into the final table? Tell me. I'm asking Deshani. I'm asking to Deshani Ratnayaka.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you repeat it again?
In the,
Then I can.
right, in
Uh,
that table 1 you have say 3 attributes. Table 2 3 attributes. How many attributes will come in the final table, cross product table? How many attributes will come?
4.
No, I'm asking 3 from first table, 3 from second table. Then how many?
6.
Very good, very good. That is the thing I'm just needing from you. Fine. Mute your
Now I
mute.
can understood, sir.
Okay, good, very good, very good. Just mute your mic. Then so I'll go to the Lakmal Prasanna. Lakmal, you are there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My first table is having 6 attributes, 6 columns. Second table, I have 5 columns. What is the cross product number of columns?
11, sir.
11, exactly. Beautiful answer. That's fine. And my first um, okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now I don't ask more question and just mess up with you. Okay, fine. Unmute. Sorry, mute. So if you can understand the concepts that I taught you now, that's fine. So simply what we are working on here is to do some cross product. That's it. Simply cross product. Now you can see here. mm, right. In this uh, example, simply you can break here. Here you can have equal sign. So the same result will come. You can write this condition as, and it is equal to select R into S. Say for example, the condition is this one. Now you can see the condition. So I want to write two style. See, one is I am going to write like this. What is that? R, or else they are starting with S. No problem, any side, right? So S, I am going with join. Condition is S dot id less than R dot id. This is my condition. Then I will be writing the next what is that table. So yes, the same thing, exactly equal. This side I am writing sigma. Condition is the same thing. S dot id must be less than R dot id. Then R cross product S. R cross product S. So I have a call. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So now you can see the same condition, exactly same condition. This condition you can find this side also. It means this selection, this condition, same thing, selection side, selection into R into S. This side also you can find the same condition. So here what I am trying to say is, if you can, this is we are studying now, this is exactly equal to this one, right? Right. This is what I wanted to teach today. Okay, now I'll move with the second one. Go for the division. Suppose A has two group of field Y. Okay, you just read this. You read this. You just read this. Then I'll explain this. Right. With the example, the division you can understand with this example. Now you can see it is very easy. Now try to understand, right? Now you can see this is table A, this is B1. Now I am going to go A divided by B1. Simply, okay, A going to divided by B1. B1 is this one, this small, this one, this is B1. So A1 is this big table is A1. So if you divide this A divide B1, see the answer. See the answer. It means if you just divide A over B1, whatever you can find here must be in this table. Whatever. So if you see here, I have P2. I have P2 here. P2. So if I find, so if you can see here S1, one group is S1, sorry, this, up to this. S2 is another group, S3 is another one, S4 is another one. So altogether you can find 4 groups. Now it must be, if you divide, the P2 must be there. Now you can see the first is S1. Say you can see S1 P2. Second, you can see the answer. S2 also you can have this P2. S3 you have P2. S4 also you have P2. See the results now. S1, S2, S3, S4. S1, S2, S3, S4. I think if you go with the second one, then you will understand easily. Now you see this is B2. I am going to divide now A divided by B2. If you want to divide the B2, in this column you have this both. P2 also must be there, P4 also must be there. See, now you can see here, if you take the group 1 S1, the S1 must be divided by P2 and P4. See, P2 also there, P4 also there in the S1. So the answer, it is coming right, S1. Then S2, if you take the S2, P2 and P4 must be there. P2 is there, but P4 no. So you can't write as answer because both of them must be there. Parallelly, you have to have both. If you have only one, the answer will not come, right? So if you just go for S3, again only P2 it has, no P4. Take this group S4 and S4, this group, fourth group, it has P2 and P4, P2 and P4. So the answer is coming S4. These are results. These are results. Now we will go for this one. The B3, if you divided A into A divided by B3, B3 you can see 1, 2, 3. So particular group must be divided by P1 and P2 and P4, right? So we will come here again. This first group S1, 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 this is the first group. If you see there P1, P2, P4, P1 is there, P2 is there, P4 is there. So the S1 will come. Then next group, we'll go to next group, S2. S2, P1 and P2 only here. We have P1, P2, P4 also you need. So in the S2 group, P4 is missing. So it will not come. S3, you have only P2. P1 and P4 is missing. S4, if you take the S4, P2, P4. But P1 is missing. So you can't write this one. So you can see here only S1. Because S1 only it has P1, P2 and P4. So ultimately you can find, so simply you can do this one with making groups. First if you make the groups, then it is easy for you. If you go for S1, see this is one group, this is another group, this is another, this is group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. So if you want to go with this one, for each and every group must be dividing whatever inside the table. So this table I have S1 comma S1 S2 is sorry, S1 I have P1, P2, P3 and P4. All P1 to P4 I have. S2 also P1, S3 P2, S4 P2 and P4. So if while you are dividing, you have to be checking whatever inside in the second table. That is the key idea. That's it. So it is not difficult. So now I have this. If I take the P note, the part number, I have only P2. B1, I have only P2. So P2 is here, P2 is here, P2 is here, P2 is here. See, P2, 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 P2. So that answer came, S1 it came, P2, S2 came, S3 came, S1. So this is the, if you divide, take the A, the whole table and divide by B1, the answer is this one. The second table, just both P2 and P4 must be there. So here you can find P2 and P4. So you can write S1. The second if you take the S2 group, P1 and P2 only we have, but P2 and P4 we need. So this cannot be written. Again, P3 you cannot written because we have 2, he has only 1. P4, 2 and 4 they have. What we are asking? 2 and 4. So P4 also. It means S4. The group 4 and group 1 can be the result. Again, if you want to divide the big table by the B3 table, this all P1, P2, P4 must be there. So if you see here, P1 I have, P2 I have, P4 I have. So S1 is there. So I have 3 things I need to check. If I take the S2, I have only 2, so it will not come. Only 1, it will not come. Only 2, it will not come. So we have P1, P2, P4. So this is, we are just doing the division in set. This is we are calling as divisions. Divisions, I don't know whether in which level that we are using this division and all, but just we are learning. Normally I don't give this division in the exam paper. Anyway, but it is not big deal. This is just a matter of taking idea on this, so it will be fine. Okay, now after this slide, everything is say question and answers. Everything is question, right? So this you just do it yourself. Anyway, you will get this in your final examination, right? So this is the thing that I wanted to tell you. Okay, so this is the relational algebra. So in your probably fourth question, I think fourth question, you have A part and B part. A part you have this relational algebra, B part you have SQL. SQL where I don't teach, you can go on with your practical, right? So the relational algebra here I taught you. uh, in the SQL, in the practical session, you will be, this would be the fourth question, right? Now at this point, the question number 1, question number 2, question number 4, you learned question number 4. So this one, so I have question number 3 to teach. That is we are calling normalization. This one I will be teaching. So now let me, it is your time, right? So I'll give you say around 5 minutes. Let me know if you can't understand any things in the relational algebra. You can unmute your mic and you can talk with me, so I can give you 5 minutes. If you wanted to just teach it again, no problem. Try to understand what you learned. That is the thing I want from you. So if you have any doubt, please go ahead. I can give you a couple of minutes to ask these questions. Okay, I got one message. Okay, join. Okay, I'll teach you, no worries. Join. I'll just close this one and stop sharing here. Okay. Right. Let's go. Right. Let's go. So I'm going to go with this join. Okay. In order to study the join, okay, in order to study the join, you must have uh, knowledge of cross product. You must have the knowledge of cross product. Cross product mean you are multiplying in a way two table 1 and table 2, and you will get the result as table 3. This is cross product. Cross product, you have two important points. One is columns, second point rows. Two important thing you have to consider: columns and rows, right? Suppose, right, suppose suppose we'll remove this one. Okay, now suppose you have a table. It is having A, B, C. This is table 1. Table 2, you have X, Y, right? Now I am talking about the column. If you are doing cross product, what will happen is simply there will be a huge big table. In this table, all the column of ABC, or the table 1, all the column of table 1, this column, it means A, B, C will come. So in the table 2, but I am just talking table 1, okay? You put A, B, C. Now you have completed ABC. Then X and Y, table 2, you will write here X, Y, right? Now in your final table, it means uh, table 1 into table 2. In this final table, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 columns will be there. 5 columns will be there. In table, the results table, we will tell the table T. This is table 1, table 2. The results is table 2. So the table 2, table, you have all 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 columns will be there in the final table. This is the first case. This is the first case. It means final table will be, I am talking about the columns. Final table column will be table 1, columns plus table 2 columns, right? Don't forget this one. Now let's come rows. Okay, rows. Then I am going to draw say table ABC, another table. This table name is R, this table name is S. So XY. So 101, 102, 103. L M N 30, 31, 30. So how do you call 101, 102, 103? No, that's it. I don't want this third one. So, okay, 102. Here say 30 and 35. Sorry, 30 and 31. Okay. Even we will take new this one. Say if I write too much, then it takes. Okay, y is a rank 1, 2, right? Now in your final table, so in the final table, as we already learned, this side 3 columns, this side 2 columns. So the answer would be 5 columns. So the final table, you can see, if you draw the final table, so A, B, C, X, Y, right? Then you have to write the answer. So up to this, I hope you have no problem. The final table, how it comes, I think you don't have any problem. If you have any problem, please let me know. Otherwise, I don't know whether you got the idea or not. So I don't know. So that is why let me know, right? Now I'm going to have this one. Okay, table 1. Table 1 and table 2, I'm going to write everything now. Right. So A, B, C, X, Y. Now I'm going to do the cross product R into S. R into S. Right. How I am writing the first row, my pen will come like this. It will be coming there and divide into 2 paths. So the first row 101 L30. First path is 101 101 1. Second path 101 L30. I came here, then I'll go 102 2. Right. Then my first line finish because no other rows here. So first row, second row, my path finished. Then I'll go for next one. Then this part 102 M31, it comes here. 102 M31, 102 M31. Now the path is, first path is going this way, second path is going this way. First path 101 1, 102 2. Now my third line going to come here 103 N30, 103 N30. 103 n 30. Why I am writing two times? I have only two paths here, first path, second path. Then it will go this path, 101 1, 101 1. Second path, 102 2. That's it. This table we are calling cross product. Simply cross product. Simply I can say cross product, R into S. So the table R is here, S is here, S is here, R is here. So I am doing the cross production. Now you can see you have 3 rows here, 2 rows here. So if you want to calculate, if you want to know how many rows that you will get, simply you can go for 3 from here, 2 from here. There should be 6. Now you can see here 1 2 3 4 5 6. So if you ask how many attributes here, simply you will add 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. But if you want to ask how many rows it will come, 3 rows here, 2 rows here, 3 into 2 6. Don't forget. So if you can understand the cross product only, we can go to the joint, right? Joint you will be studying more in the practical. Meanwhile I have given you supplementary PDF, so in our VLE, so you just open. It is very clear and it is very easy how they are going with the joint, right? Now there are a lot of joints there. I will go with the the select condition joint, right? Then that is a basic idea I want to feed. The rest of the thing you have to follow that, and you have to understand. It is easy if you can understand this joint everywhere. So the rest of the joints you can understand, right? Now the joint is like this. This is the symbol of joint, right? So one side first table, second another side second table. Since we are working with the conditional join, then we go for, see there, what I am telling, condition. So this is table 1, this is table 2, this is condition. And if you just go with, then you will be having uh, one table. So we will say M, table M. So the table M is the results. You will be having the rows here. The rows here will be, if you have condition, according to the condition only the results will come. That's it. See, simply you can see here. This is my, I'm going to join R and S with a small condition. My condition is, for example, I'll remove the C and I'm going to write the condition like R1 dot, not let's reduce the confusion, R dot ID, or else again ID last time I taught you, then this time I'll take R1 dot salary less than second table S dot salary. Now if you go with this one, then this table will be joined, these two tables will be joined with the condition there. It means R1 tables, there will be a salary attribute. S table, you can find there will be a salary attribute. So R1 salary must be lesser than the salary of S. If the condition is being satisfied only, your result will come. Your result, then if you take the table here, that row will come like this, right? So this is the, we are telling conditional join. That's it. So I'm just talking about only R condition, sorry, R join with a condition with S. So the condition here, the condition is playing big role here. So if without condition, if I go with like this, if I go like this, then all the table will be coming, all the rows will be coming because no condition there. But if you use the condition here, that particular condition will be checked. The particular condition will be checked, then that particular results will come, right? So this one side, you know, R S with condition. This will be equal to what they are telling, selection condition R into S. R into S mean already you know the cross product. Cross product. This cross product, then end of the R and S, if I go for the R cross product S, there will be a new table will come. Let's say that table is T. So you can write this one O T. T will be in your brain, mind, right? So R and S, that is we know R, we know S. Two tables we know. If you do the cross product, there will be coming T. So if you write T here, no problem. R and S cross product, if you just write like this, no problem. But rather than T, you write like this, R and S. So if we do the cross product like R and S, uh, R and S, then everyone can understand. Okay, so table R and table S, they are doing some cross production and they are checking some conditions here. Then the selection will give the answer. The selection will give the answer. So this is simply just a matter of understanding. So this is one table, this is condition, this is selection. The same thing, R and S, they are cross producting and with a condition. They are doing the cross producting with a condition, but here it is equal to, you are selecting with this condition from the cross product. So this you can write like this, like this. Here if you see this side, if you see here, you can't find this symbol. You can't find there, you can't find this symbol. But is if you, the same thing, the same result is equal to this side. So either you can go for this way or else you can go for this way. So that is the thing. The join is working. Simply join is you are joining two table. That's it. Join with the condition mean you are joining the two tables with some condition. That's it. If you have any problem, just let me know. I'm still waiting for you. Any problem? I can give you another 5 minutes. If anything, you don't need to hesitate. You can tell me, no problem at all. In my PDF, you can find plenty of questions and answers. So easily you can work on it. So just keeping aside and final examination, you can't write that much. You have to do some practical practice. So the practice is always important. Do some practices, then only you will get the that comings. Your yield will be good. So always do some continuous practices. So I have one more probably um, probably tomorrow I'm going to find some time to do the next normalization, not today, because normalization continuously you have to sit, continuously you have to sit, right? Because we have to go for all the normalization forms, 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, and boys code normal form, BCNF. Completely we have to finish that one. So at one sitting we have to complete. So probably I will find some another time. Meanwhile, I'll pass the reminder again that you will be having practical sessions tomorrow at 2 p.m. up to 4 p.m. Um, so I'll just ask Hishan Vimukti, come to the stage. Hishan Vimukti.
Yes, sir.
Good. Hishan, so today I taught the operators as well as join. Um, you got the points?
Yes, sir.
You understood?
Yes.
You understood the division?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. Go ahead. So, okay, mute. So, if you have any problem, right, I'm going to stop the session now for the time being. Um, if you have any problem, you can go WhatsApp as well as VLE messages also there. We will be. I can give you the output. Meanwhile, one student is asking, can you do some revision sessions when the exam gets closer? Exactly, definitely I will do. I will do that. Don't worry. Okay, good. You understood that join. Okay, fine, fine. Okay, it's my pleasure. It's good. So the revisions definitely I will do. Don't worry. More than that. More than that. More than that, you have to uh, study continuously. Then only I can go for whatever, right? So while I'm making some revision or rapid sessions, at least you have to learn something. Otherwise, already you must you must be in touch with the subject. Then only normally revisions I'll be going little bit fast, because already I taught you, I explained the condition scenarios and all. So probably I'll be going fast, so you had be ready with that previous previous notes and all. So that's fine. I'll be closing the session now. So if you have any problem, just please email me, or else through VLE you can go for exam, will online or physical. That is still we have a problem that still that is under the under discussion, um, because UGC is asking to conduct the examination, but only the thing is through VLE we can do the examination, but the identity, so we don't know who is doing the examination in your side. So maybe you can hire one another lecturer and ask him to write the examination. So we don't know the exact thing what behind that. So that is why department in a department level we have decided to go for online examination with some certain criteria and condition, and probably you will be awarded maximum C in the online examination. But no worries. So once the situation is fine, then you will be here and you will write the proper examination. Then you will get A plus and A and everything you will get. Don't worry. On So you don't need to think too much on these examinations. You don't need to think too much on this examination. That's fine. It's the department will be checking on this. Don't worry. Any cases? In the absence of any questions, and I'm closing the session. Okay, goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.